Hi everyone. I'm here trying to respond to some questions or in the section comments. Apologize about my English. It's not that good, but I will try my best. Uh, with this technique, definitely in the way that I worked it, it's a real challenge because we need to waste some yarn. Definitely, we need to. I'm just trying not to left those tails, like really long tails. These ones are really they are long, really. But I'm trying not to be that sheep either when I'm trying to do this because if I'm working a few rows up and that stitch is coming out, I'm gonna have real troubles. And I just I learned to do it. Believe me, I know what it means. At the first of all, you think I'm wasting so much yarn. I'm trying, not to do it, not just because we need to help the earth, you know. It's just too because it's expensive. I know it is, but it's the only way I can have these results, really. And I really love it and I like it and I enjoy it. And I'm trying to do it every time, leaving less yarn, and those little tails. And I can show you right here. And these ones, I'm trying just to leave enough yarn that I don't need to, um, leave that much. In the case, I just can cut it off and be happy because I don't waste that much yarn. Um, One person was asking about the two colors. These techniques will working just in two colors. I can show you right here. We can work that in many colors that you need. Of course, you're gonna waste a little yarn again, but that will make you have this type of termination. Here I'm just showing you working with two colors. So like this row until this one, it's just working with two colors. It's amazing when you just work with two colors because it's even faster. You don't need to do many change, cut. It's really nice. And in the back, you know, I don't need to be that worried because I can carry that yarn and some stitches and another ones I just leave it from the outside from the stitch. And for me, it really work. When I know I have to carry on or when I have to leave it outside, I think it's those things you can try and see what worked best for you. That's the only thing that I can tell you really. Definitely, when we are working with like three, four, five colors who actually meet like really close, like these ones, you need to leave those. We can carry that yarn, but you need to make that tension in that stitch really strong because that stitch, when you take in the middle two, three colors, definitely that stitch is gonna be bigger than the other ones. You need to be careful with that because that will change the size in your work. Here, I just try, you see, carry the yarn between some stitches, but sometimes I just leave it outside because it's the only way that I can work. I try to do this too because I don't use anything in the back or nothing in the back for covering up. I don't use fabric. I'm still working on it, trying to figure it out which fabric can work because until now I tried with two or three types and for me it's do not working at all. I just do it in this way. Of course, it's a lot of work because you need to be careful with each tail. I use a permanent glue and I just let it dry like 2 days. Then I put it in water and do some, stretching things like it's not moving, and then I go and cut it off each tail. From this part, it's a still work a lot to do. About the two colors, if you can, somebody was asked or telling maybe if you carry on the yarn, you're gonna notice. As you see here, I'm carry on in this part, in the yellow color, I'm carry on the white. And as you can see, the white is not showing up because the tension in your stitch definitely is gonna be cover up, it's gonna cover up the whole color. If you do this, like you stretch it, of course, you're gonna see it. But as you're not gonna do that, you just, let it be. Or do the same thing as just did with the yellow one. Leave the tail, cut it, continue working. And that way, when you finish your work, you're just gonna put it some glue, cut it. In that case, you don't carry on nothing. And definitely you're not gonna see any colors in the middle. That's the way that I do almost the time, but I'm trying to figure it out one thing with this technique, and it's in the finish and the beginning from the stitches. I'm trying to figure it out something, and I'm carrying on the yarn, the white one, trying to solving one situation that I have already. And when I figure it out, I will tell you what it is. But for now, it's working in this way. And I will show you another one because I don't have any like really finished in the back. The ones that I have, they all of them are in the same situation because the crocheting part is the fun part. And I think it's the easiest one because Jesus, being in charge of this part, it's something else. It's fun too, but it's really challenging. And here, as you say, I carry from the outside the yarn, in this case the black one, and I choose to leave it in this way. I don't cut it out. I just leave it. Why? Because in some way, it's you can see some design. It doesn't look bad. When I finish the whole process, putting glue in each tail and cutting out, cutting these ones, I check if I really like how it looks, these parts. Just that one. I don't know if I have another one in the bottom, maybe in this side. Sorry about my clothes. I cannot do it. Like maybe this one too. It's a little, you know, it's not that much tension here, but maybe I don't need to do nothing with those ones. Maybe I don't need to do nothing. I can just leave it there and just be in charge of these tails. The little ones, I almost never touch them. I just leave it there because it doesn't good that bad. But as I say, I need to finish the whole thing, cut the tails, and then I will know if I had to take care about those ones. Yeah, okay, and that's it. That's all. I really am trying to answer some questions. If you want me to do something else, just let me know in the comment sections. I'm all the time. I'm aware about your questions, but I'm trying to figure it out with my English first because I really know how to do this technique. I really use it all the time. My biggest projects are being in this technique, and I really love this technique because they make you do many things. I'm not saying other ones do not, but this one is the one that I use. This one is the one that I really uh, I'm on it. And that's it. Thank you for listening to me. I'm so sorry about my English again. I'll be, hopefully this can help, and see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching me.